You Lick It, We Clean It, starring Mr. Chips, Big G, CP Reports, and a lot of window licking, written and directed by Mr. Chips.
Disclaimer: licking windows may lead to unforeseen consequences, including but not limited to tongue frost, unsolicited pigeon friendships, and becoming the star of someone else's viral video. Proceed with caution, or better yet, not at all.
Chapter 1, You Lick It, We Clean It.
Mr. Chips was a YouTube phenomenon, the undisputed king of wild, twisty storytelling. His videos, often titled with outrageous titles like The Time Reese Ran for Mayor, had amassed millions of fans. Yet, even amidst his meteoric rise, Mr. Chips found himself distracted by an unusual trend on the platform: police auditors licking windows. It started innocently enough, a late-night doom scroll through niche YouTube channels. Chips stumbled upon a police auditor who, mid-rant about civil rights violations, inexplicably began licking a yellow bus's window. We won't mention names. One video led to another. By dawn, he had seen at least 7 self-proclaimed justice warriors pressing their tongues to glass like deranged snails. "It's art, maybe?" Chips muttered to himself. But the trend wouldn't leave his mind. He tried pitching window-licking detective stories on his channel, but they flopped. His audience just wanted epic tales, not his new fixation on strange window-based behavior. Frustrated and curious, he decided on a new life goal. If these people want to lick, someone's got to clean. Why not me? He left behind his storytelling empire, rented a van, and launched a business with a name so catchy it was borderline genius. You Lick It, We Clean It.
Chapter 2, The Window Licking Epidemic.
The company's first weeks were surprisingly lucrative. Calls came pouring in. Business owners complained of smeared windows and sticky residue. Chips discovered police auditors weren't the only culprits. Vloggers and a few overenthusiastic toddlers had all joined the window-licking movement. To keep up with demand, Mr. Chips realized he needed help. That's when Big G entered the picture. Big G wasn't your average apprentice. A towering figure with a personality larger than life, he'd been a window-licking victim himself. "It's how they got me," he confided to Chips during the interview. "They licked my car windows every night until I couldn't take it anymore. I started dreaming of Halfords and window wipers." The pair became an unstoppable team. Chips handled the marketing and logistics, while Big G tackled the dirtiest windows with an industrial-strength spray bottle and enough elbow grease to polish a skyscraper.
Chapter 3, An Unlikely Rivalry.
Their success attracted attention, and not just from clients. One day, Chips and Big G arrived at a scene to find their windows already clean, apart from a mocking note smeared in butthurt cream. "Too slow, Chips. The lick auditors were here first." The lick auditors were a rogue gang of auditors who had also enjoyed taking part of the window-licking epidemic. Unlike Chips, they saw it as a social scourge that didn't need swift justice. Their leader, a former football enthusiast named CP Reports, believed the only solution was to banish the "you lick it, we clean it" business by any means necessary. The rivalry escalated quickly. Chips and Big G found themselves racing the lick auditors to window-licking hotspots. It turned slapstick fast. CP Reports' crew once licked an entire building's windows with butter on their tongues just to mess with the cleaners. Big G wasn't having it. "This isn't just business, Chips," he growled after a particularly humiliating encounter involving ketchup-filled balloons. "It's personal now."
Chapter 4, The Apprentice Strikes Back.
In an act of retaliation, Big G devised a plan to hit the lick auditors where it hurt. Armed with a custom drone, he began sprinkling glitter and biodegradable goo onto their shiny yellow bus. CP Reports' team, unable to keep up with the mess, started cracking under the pressure. Meanwhile, Chips leaned into his storytelling roots to win public favor. He launched a YouTube channel chronicling their adventures, complete with dramatic retellings of their clashes with the auditors. The videos went viral. Soon, You Lick It, We Clean It wasn't just a cleaning service. It was a pop culture phenomenon.
Chapter 5, The Final Showdown.
The rivalry reached its peak during an annual window washers ball, an elite gathering of the cleaning industry. Chips and Big G showed up, expecting a peaceful networking event. Instead, CP Reports challenged them to a duel. If they could clean a 10-story glass office building before her crew's saliva dripped from the highest window to the floor, then the lick auditors would give up their licking window ways. The contest was chaos. Big G and Chips tackled the bottom floors with military precision, while CP Reports' team used as much saliva they could manage while using grappling hooks to scale the upper levels. But when a flock of pigeons attacked CP Reports, taking in a mouthful of pigeon poop after it pooped on the window, victory was assured for You Lick It, We Clean It. In the end, CP Reports grudgingly admitted defeat. You win this round, Chips, but mark my words, one day we'll be back.
Chapter 6, A Legacy of Clean Windows.
With their victory, Chips and Big G cemented their place as local legends. The auditors faded into obscurity, while You Lick It, We Clean It expanded nationwide. They even got a sponsorship deal with a major glass cleaner brand. And as for Mr. Chips, he returned to YouTube part-time, spinning new stories about his cleaning adventures, each more absurd than the last. Fans couldn't get enough. Big G, meanwhile, became the face of the company, appearing in commercials with his now iconic catchphrase, "If they lick it, we clean it, and we do it shiny."
This is my perfect victory! That's right! I win!
Mount Everest ain't got shit on